Hey guys, it's Mrs. Lamphere, and I wanted to go over a couple things because I know a lot of you are getting really anxious about getting started with the Multimedia Fusion software. And so I just kind of wanted to show you the steps with getting that installed and getting going with that program. Just to point out, I am not suggesting you install this program until the week of around February 24th, 25th, 26th, because this has to last you until the end of the class. So March 26th is the last day of class, and you only have 30 days in order to use the program, because we only have a demo type of the program. So once you install it, make sure you are going to knock the rest of the class out in that 30-day time limit. So in your text, you're going to see that they want you to download and install the program in section E of the interface unit. Okay, so in the section 3 interface unit, interface unit section E, sorry, you're going to come to the page that wants you to download the software. And again, I don't recommend you download it this week because you only have 30 days and this would make you fall a little short if you were to download this week, unless you can get it all knocked out in the next 30 days. But even if you do choose to get this software downloaded and installed, do not follow the instructions on this page. Alright, I've heard from a couple of you that have tried this first tutorial and it's really difficult and doesn't match up to the software that we're using. So if you do want to go ahead and install and start using the program, I moved it to the next unit, but look for the install MMF2 link, because I cannot change what's inside your text in that section E, but I could create a new page to have you follow the directions to install the program. So here's the link you want to follow to get the program downloaded and installed. Again, in the audio unit, install MMF2. Here's the link to install the program. The page in section E up here is going to tell you to complete the artillery tutorial and has the link for that tutorial. Do not complete the artillery tutorial. That's the one that's really difficult. But we are going to complete the Choco Break tutorial, which opens when you first start the program. Okay, and when you do install the program, you're going to follow in the instructions on the screen, and once you have installed the software, open it up. And you're going to want to make sure that you choose Multimedia Fusion 2 Developer Demo is what we're using. Okay, so I already have it installed on this computer. So I have it on my desktop here. And when I enter the program, this is where you're going to want to make sure that Multimedia Fusion 2 Developer is selected. I think it automatically has this first one selected, but we want to make sure that we're using the developer demo. Okay, so it lets you choose which demo you want to use, Multimedia Fusion 2 Developer, and hit Launch Demo. Okay, it might take a minute or two for it to get going, but you should eventually get to this screen. Go ahead and say Continue, and that will open you up to Multimedia Fusion Developer. Okay? Okay, once it finishes loading, your screen should look very similar to this, with this help tutorial that pops up here in the corner. This is the tutorial that you need to work through instead of the artillery tutorial that your text tells you to use. This is the tutorial we will be using. So we're going to create this game called Choco Break. And this is a great tutorial. It walks you step by step in how to set up this entire game. So you will need to read through all the steps in putting the game together. Steps 1 through 14. Some steps are very short, some are a little longer. When I did this tutorial, it took me a little under an hour to complete. So make sure you have about an hour's worth of time to set up this first game. But this does a great job of kind of showing you the different tools you can use, how to insert pictures and motion and all that good stuff with this program. So work through this Choco Break tutorial, and this is actually the first assignment that you will be submitting for the course. So you're going to be completing 2 tutorials. This is the first one, and the fruit catcher is the second one, before you start your own game. So once you complete that tutorial, you'll see that there's a drop box here for you to submit that tutorial. Then you'll be good to go. So again, you're going to want to work through that tutorial on your own. If you're anxious to get started, you can go ahead and do that on your own. Or next week, I plan to have a video put together of myself completing the tutorial if you'd rather watch the video and follow along instead of reading all the steps. So that should help with getting you started. Good luck, get going. Make sure you keep in mind you only have 30 days once you install the program to get everything completed.